All right, welcome to another Swampcast as the season rolls drearily along. Florida 8-0 and in the middle of all kinds of controversy again. Apparently this is just going to continue to be the season of weird, and we'll just have to deal with it. But eventually there will be a football game played Saturday between Florida and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt not very good, 2-7. Got a good kick returner. It's about it.
Perfect season, but imperfect in so many ways, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's one thing after another. The national spotlight's been on Florida since whenever, and it never stops.
No,
it's one thing after another. It's concussion. It's the flu bug. It's
even
talking
the guys,
about officials.
Even the people who took Tebow to task for being too religious.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Meyer gets ripped for playing Tebow when he's cleared by doctors. Yeah. Meyer gets ripped for saying that was a bad call. Well, it never ends.
No, and you look
of course,
at now,
Spikes, he tried to murder the guy on live television, and now he should probably be, I don't know.
Yeah, well,
suspended forever.
Well, and that's the thing. Now, Spikes is the hero because he voluntarily took a one-game suspension. But on SportsIllustrated.com it says Florida increases suspension. Somebody's got to get their stories straight here. This has really been a frustrating year to cover this team because, as you said, Robbie, the national spotlight's been on Florida all this time, and all the guys who've
partly because of playing.
I know, but a lot of them who've never even talked to these guys and know all the answers. They have all the answers.
Yeah, they were all doctors with a concussion.
Yep.
Is this what happens when you're number one all year?
But here's the thing and I'm almost to the Cole Hamels point where I just want the season to end and get it over with because it's just not been a lot of fun to cover. But, you know, the Nick Williams hit on Tim Tebow, okay? What if that had happened in the LSU game, which was an illegal hit? Even Mark Richt says it was illegal, so I guess he's criticized the officials. And he drove him to the ground. What if he got another concussion? What would we be talking about today? We wouldn't be talking about Spikes. It would be a sidebar. So, I mean, it's just everybody's going to come after Florida, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. It's better than being FSU.
Or being 2-7 and nobody cares what you're doing.
Exactly. There's no controversy in Vanderbilt, believe me. But we'll see what happens Saturday. Obviously, no Spikes. We'll see if there's a Meyer or not.
I think there'll be a Meyer.
We're still not sure about that as we film this. By the time you're looking at it, you probably know. But I got a feeling you may see Florida come out really, hopefully with a controlled anger level here. You don't want to be carried away like it was last week on both sides of the football.
Yeah.
In fact, I watched the replay last night, Robbie, and I heard Dan Patrick saying, what if it had been Tebow that got poked in the eye? Well, he did.
Yeah, he got poked. Several guys got poked in the eye.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on. Brandon Spikes' hair got ripped almost out by the roots on one play. And I'm not condoning what he did. I'm not forgiving him for what he did. It was wrong. It was terrible.
Yeah. But you're right. This team is tired of dealing with all this outside stuff.
They're tired.
I think they've got the chip on their shoulder that they had a year ago. That everybody's against them or whatever, and they've got this. They're starting to play well now, and they've got that kind of, like you said, anger back in their game. And I think they're going to go on a run starting this week or starting last week actually.
They need to suit me up. I got a lot of anger issues. I could probably expel on the football field. Now let's give it to you right here.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh. Oh, that hurt.
Well, Robbie won't be working this week because his left arm is broken. But we will be back and we will tell you what happened in the Vanderbilt game next time we see you. Until then, Robbie, Andrew, Pat, Dooley, so long from the Sunshine State.